Welcome back to Expeditions Rome, where we are. We are in Rome and we are at home, literally. This is our villa. Look at it. It's beautiful. Large gardens, statues everywhere. Awesome. I love it. Let's get inside.
Domine, we've been awaiting your return.
Oh. I know you. Scævola's man from the gladiator school in Thracia. Oh no. Where's my family? What did they do?
You have a good memory for faces. The name is Marcellus.
Step aside, right this instant.
Naturally. The villa is yours. Let us know if you need anything.
My son?
Oh.
You're back! And with Cineros. Oh, it's so good to see you both safe.
It's good to see you, Domina.
Be leveled.
I've missed you so much. You look great. Did you lose some weight? Are you eating well? Has he been eating well, Cineros?
Yes, Mom.
He has, Domina.
I missed you so much,
Do
Mother.
tell your mother how much you missed her.
Very much.
You were always my favorite. Don't tell your sister.
Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Killed by pirates. How did you survive?
Through skill and through luck, I'm glad to be alive.
So am I. You can't guess how glad I am. But did you like the life in the Legion? Do you want to be a career soldier?
It was alright, as a means to an end. I don't see myself being a Legatus again. Certainly not another campaign. I like the political side of it. The killing, however, doesn't appeal to me. Was not too much politics?
They say the moment a man goes to war, his soul changes. Your father did not enjoy the legions either.
Domina, with all due respect, I guess the Legatus has his own questions. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. How did Scævola's people treat you?
Oh, they were polite, mostly. Except for the fact they wanted me confined to this villa. I guess having me walking around the streets was too much of a risk. Once you were out of the picture. He had no reason to antagonize me, though.
Do you really think they would have killed me?
I do. And the Coolus agreed. It was a sinister plan to take over our family. But now you're here, and everything will be fine.
Where's Livia? Liviana? Isn't she supposed to be here?
They told me your sister's husband is dead. She should be free by now. I wonder if they did something to her.
Oh no. I'm just happy to see Mother alive and well.
It's good to have you home, and for it to be our home again. Now that you're back, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, listen to me. You just got here. Go on, take some time to settle in. Let me know when you're ready to get to work.
Meet Castle in the wine house? You go. Khalida must meet Bestia at the Campus Martius? Bestia must meet Cineros at the Senate to begin his education. What? Talk to your mother when you are ready to end Act 1. Make sure to take care of any unfinished business first. Oh! Leveling is unfinished business. Oh dang, everybody leveled again. Crit chance. Attacking an enemy who is stunned, stuck, or knocked down restores 10% of health. If the attack kills the enemy, the action point is refunded. And the cooldown of death blow is reset. Hell yeah. Sounds good to me. You... Curse. Ooh. I indeed do like that. If an enemy within your reach attacks an ally, you get to make your attack of your opportunity against that enemy. Both is good. Oh, it's only once per fight. Bestia. Next character's turn. More dodge? Should we try that Bloodthirsty? Plus 5% damage. For 2 turns. Upon killing an enemy, replenish 2 movement points. Ooh! That's big, because it's for all nearby allies. Move through hex occupied by an enemy, ending up on hex behind them. Increases unarmed damage by 100%. And he does have cheap shot. Yeah, we were a bit in trouble lately because we were disarmed so much. So I think I need to boost the unarmed skills on a few people at least. If it's possible. Crazing. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Rebuke will additionally apply knocked down. Yeah, that is also one of these disarmed skills. And that's it. Oh right, all my other people are gone. Oh no. Oh, but I cannot put on anything. I'm in Rome. Do as the Romans do. I want to make that. How can I make things now? Maybe in here? Where am I? Let's get exploring. I have no idea where I am. I think I'm inside. Yeah, okay. Can I loot my own house?
How is it?
Oh. By Juno, what are you wearing? Why?
You don't like the dress?
On the contrary, it looks cute on you. I can romance with her.
Is it normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless advances on their guards?
It's not normal in Rome to have such striking guards.
Is good we are not normal then?
Yeah, right? So, is Rome everything you were hoping?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big. I have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that. But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I am foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
Will you be staying in my villa?
I would like that, if it is fine with you. This villa is amazing. So many statues and fancy carpets. I love your garden. It's so lush and green. And trickle of fountain calms me down.
Awesome. Stay as long as you want. I want to explore it now. Aww. That's a temple relief. If I'm not mistaken, but I could be, it's parts of the Parthenon reliefs. In Athens. Like, classical Greek style. That's funny. This would be rather a peristyle, if it would be a Roman house. Or is there another peristyle? Then it would be fine. I don't see one. But it looks cool. Oh. What's in here? The kitchen!
Have
I
you
love me the
tasted this
kitchen.
year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
Give me some.
Do you need me?
There's a knife. I can take the kitchen knife. I took the kitchen knife. How would they work now in the kitchen? Ooh, clean it.
Domina Claudiana has been so worried for you.
Oh, did she? Can I lie down? Yeah. Awesome. Now take some fruit. What else can I do? I can sit. There's a chair. There's Cineros. Avoid talking to Mother.
Did you prepare the study for the Dominus?
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left. The harvest was better than expected. That is good news, of course, but it also means we have a problem. One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish. Quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Why are you so surprised? Are our wines produced by pure chance?
Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best. Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber. It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine.
I see.
Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. You will get used to it in time.
If we grew up here, then we should know all of this. Sounds like good news. What's the catch?
The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. It might be a good idea to visit some of the merchants in the market.
I might be heading in that direction today anyway. I can talk to the vintners while I'm there.
Before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name.
Oh.
What should we name this one?
Ooh. How about Minerva's Wisdom? Darkest Rose. Killer of Dogs? Darkest Rose. I mean, if you drink too much wine, then you kinda get some wisdom by blaring out stuff that you wouldn't otherwise say, right? You could call that wisdom, but it would be some kind of an ironic name. I would like that. Darkest Rose? It's not really mysterious, it's a bit weird. I think Minerva's Wisdom.
Minerva's Wisdom it is. A good name. And
Yeah.
not without a touch
Yeah,
of irony.
exactly what I
Very
thought.
well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants.
Oh, that's awesome. Finally, we're back home, Sinners. Can you believe it?
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud, and this victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today.
I don't completely understand how we were allowed to take the villa back.
Our legal system has its own intricacies, which no one but people like Kikaro understand. I'm sure the powers that be worked their magic.
What should I do now?
I don't know. It's your house. Sit back and relax and let your Sir-We handle things. Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task, though. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income. I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
Awesome. Vale, thanks. I will do. What else can we explore here? Oh, look at all these people.
Ooh, excuse me.
I excuse you? Okay. What's in there? Oh! We can replenish stuff here. Let's replenish the water because it's for free. Everything else costs. So, where can I then... Where's the smithy? Where can I make the sword? Where can I make that sword? Oh. There's the broom! I take the broom. Nice. Now I have 2 brooms. What happens if I collect all the brooms in the game? I hope there's an achievement for that. Broom collector. Is there anything else? Oh, we spoke to her. It's so big. We don't speak to Mother, otherwise we end Act 1. Didn't even know that there were some acts. I think that's all. I don't see where we could make that sword. Cannot get out here. Let's come out into the gardens. And yeah, we leave, I suppose. I want to make that so badly. The broom. Oh! Can we equip these? It does 2 damage, actually. That would be funny. Can we have a kitchen knife? And somebody takes a broom. Who takes a broom? You take the broom. I love that. I didn't know that we can just equip them. I mean, it's not weapons, is it? And now if we get into trouble... Oh, maybe I should have given it to Daenerys because she's with us. Right? Or is she? No, I think we're alone.
Are you going to feed the horses?
I am. Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Okay, good information. The grey mare is kicking. Let's look at the quests. The vineyards? In Vino Veritas? Oh, these are all the things that we got. Well, because we talked to our people, right? That's awesome. Oh, I love all of that. Lovely. Wait, are they in love? Khalida and Bestia? Yeah. Oh. Okay. And I thought I romanced with her. See? Good that we romanced with, oops. Ah, now we can go. To the Senate, to the streets. We go to the streets first. Wanna explore Rome. So, yeah, now, I mean, I'm happy that we tried to romance with Daenerys, because our chances might be better there. Oh, awesome. I want to scroll out so bad. Wait, I cannot go there. What do you mean by that? That's the rostra. Awesome.
It was the most unbelievable and
But who's that?
reward is offered for
The
the
news
return of a
reader.
horse stolen
I
from the
still
stables
don't
of
understand.
Wait, what?
To kill one's family is the worst act imaginable. He is obligated to defend his family, even against the law.
Yet he seems to have turned it to an advantage. The people praise his selfless devotion to our law and justice and to our republic.
It makes no sense at all.
You're right, because he did it to rescue his
News
skin.
from Greece. The army of consul Lucius Licinius Lucullus is recently returned following its victory against the enemy of Rome, Mithridates Megas. A triumph has been granted by the Senate to the victorious Imperator and will take place on the calends of next month. All Romans are asked to attend.
But I'm the one who defeated him. It's me! Oh, that's funny. Who are you? Quintus. I can go shopping. Oh no, that's
Special
the
discount
wine.
for Away. What brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
Really? The land of wine?
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
I'm aware my family has done much business with you. Yeah, I think so. Must be, right? If this is real, then we would know it.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall, then. Are you looking to sell?
What's so special about Marcellus Vipsanius?
He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
Do you all produce wine?
Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you're interested in making a good deal?
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Gather around and get ready for the best tasting of your life.
Exciting!
Oh, that's it.
This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year, and another 5th next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born.
I
will
would have
sell
loved
your
to
wine
first talk
the
to the
best
others.
clients and pay for all of it up front.
Cordius, tell me why I should accept payment in installments.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Your offer is generous, Vipsanius, but will you honor it?
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I've reached my decision.
I'm sure you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
Your offer makes sense, Cordius, but consider that as the remaining stock of this vintage dwindles, demand will soon exceed supply, driving the price up. I must also factor in the cost of my storing the wine. He pays 1,000, right? I would get 1,000 now. For me, I mean, game-wise, it would be wise to take his money. Because we only play in the now. We won't play for 5 years, right? Or I think at least. So, actually his offer would be the best, because we would have a steady income for 5 years. Which makes then 5,000 all in all. But we only play now. I don't think that we will get the money. He pays directly all of it, and he pays in 2 raids. So I would choose him for game-wise, but his would be the best offer. But what would that mean? Would he give us more? So him or him? Yeah, let's do it because that's our special perk. It will do us good.
Your business acumen is impressive. I agree to your terms and revise the offer. I shall pay you 6,000 denarii over the next 5 years.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't like your tone, Vipsanius. Now get out of my sight before I lose my temper.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
We didn't get money. Okay. Goal complete. Yeah, I would have loved to talk to them all, but maybe it wouldn't have mattered to whom I would talk. It would have ended in exactly the same result, but just at another stall, maybe? Because here's the other... And... yeah, I think that's not him. Yeah, I think so. Okay, it was meant to happen like this. Now, who are you? A surgeon. Herbs! Didn't we want to go shopping
Free
with
medical advice.
Danera?
Salve Legate. Are you looking for medical supplies?
Are you a healer?
I am a surgeon, a specialist who heals broken bones and treats severe wounds. Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything.
You heal wounds and injuries? Why are you not doing this on the battlefield?
Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the legions. But bones do not only break in battle. Life in Rome can sometimes be a battlefield.
You charge people denarii for your healing in Rome? Isn't that immoral?
I do not charge for the act of healing. I charge for the items I use. My potions and bandages do not come cheap. It would have been fortuitous if the gods simply granted such materials. But healing is the art of mortal hands, and mortal hands need denarii.
What do you actually sell?
I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages. This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons.
A concoction that eases the symptoms of poison? Is poison a problem people commonly face in Rome?
The machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very bitter indeed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that.
Oh, I don't know how much money I have now. Did I now get money from
I
the
hope you're
wine
right.
cellars?
Anti-venom is not the kind of thing you can afford to purchase too late.
Need some linen?
Of that,
How much
I
would
have
that
plenty.
be?
How many do you need?
So expensive.
Linen is not so difficult.
How can I look at my money? Okay, I could buy it. Let's do it.
Salve Legate. The machination... Good.
Anti-venom. So expensive though. Oh, look at that. No, there was another vendor here. Sextus. Oh yes, knives and stuff. Maybe we can buy another knife for our people.
It isn't you. The bread is getting worse.
Where else can we go?
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now.
Oh, it's our
You
Sextus.
are just another customer in my smithy.
The conflict of succession is interrupting the grain supply. Typical.
My favorite
Perhaps it's
grumpy
time
old
Rome
iron
takes
pounder.
Only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools?
Do you not make arms and armor anymore?
There is no market for such tools in peacetime.
And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ankylia?
The shields of Mars? Of course I have.
Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
You wish to sell me a replica of a shield?
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune.
Oh,
If
no.
nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
I need that money. If it were the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the Ankylia is preserved.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it.
Why are you manning this stall yourself? Should you not have an assistant for this, so you can spend your time at the forge?
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Can I sell some? Thing? Wait. There's never a sell option, right? Or was there? I need money. How can I get money? I need that wine money. Huh. Do we have any anti-venom? Okay. Shouldn't have bought that. There's no quest that would give us money. I don't think so. Dang it. What do I do? There wasn't a sell option, right? And I don't have anything to sell anyways, I suppose. Anybody give me money? You? Can I get in there? No.
His own brother killed him. He admitted it in front of the Senate.
Huh. I don't know.
Personally, I think it was brave. These patricians always put their family ahead of the people they're supposed
Your
to
husband was killed in the siege of Chalcedon.
The lot of them.
I guess.
He fought courageously and gave his life in the service of Rome.
I try to listen to both.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Get out!
Oh, he told her that the husband died in the war. Oh no. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Dang. Oh, it's a milestone. And that's, I think that's where we can travel. That's awesome. Can I get, no, I cannot go back here. So let's go inside of here. To the tavern. Ah, that looks good. I would drink there. Okay, so... surprised? I promised.
That much should be clear from the look on my face. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
Oh. I've been looking forward to getting some alone time with you. I wonder with how many people I could romance all at once. Can I romance with everybody? That would be so funny, wouldn't it? But I have a knack for appearing unannounced and unexpected.
That you do indeed. And thank the twice-born god. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
to wine. To honor and duty, beautiful women of Rome, handsome man, to the fallen. Yeah, that's too specific. To wine.
That's a bit redundant, isn't it? But I like it. Let us drink to drink.
Yeah.
That
Why
hit
else
the
would you
spot.
drink?
Another one?
My cup is empty and I find that question insulting.
I apologize. I shall never insult you again. Another. Keep it pouring. And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
What? Then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, is that really a goat? Or sorry excuse for a tent pole? What else? That's really funny.
It was. I still can't help but laugh. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you.
Minerva's
You're all
wisdom.
right, my friend. You're all right.
Thank you, you're not so bad yourself.
I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
You've been to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could count. I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and broken so many hearts.
Have you? The wine is really good. Let's talk about
Marcellus
something else.
Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage.
Oh, and we didn't sell it to him. We should maybe have first met him. Ever thought of settling down?
An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
Couple of tiny copies of you running around? Sounds fine to me.
Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart, and an adventurer never rests.
Fair point.
Sure, life is full of pain and misery, but it's also full of beauty and wonder. You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Yeah? That's alright, I was about to leave.
But I'm not, and I have no interest in going anywhere with this Soa. Out with it, woman. What do you want?
I think I am with child.
Okay. Yeah, so? What? I mean, none of my business.
You are the father of my child.
Oh.
Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
What?
Oh. Is that true, Queso?
I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsenius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man.
Oh.
I remember how kind you were to me.
My child deserves better. Our child.
Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
She has a point. Then I'm glad I didn't sell him my wine. This kind of thing is up to the censors to sort out. I mean, because she's a slave, he proposes that. That would maybe be the best option to care for her and the child, but I don't have enough money, I suppose. Gosh, do I have to pay up?
Indeed. Perhaps we should inform the Kensos.
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Thawa.
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
Do you really not remember her?
I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child.
Do you think she was telling the truth?
Maybe. Well, not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie.
Oh, that's right. What will you do?
I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
Oh, dang. Huh. Is she here? Can we act on that? We can go to the kitchen. Oh, dang. What? Oh, somebody spilled some wine. I thought it was blood in a corpse. That's nice. That's a typical setup for selling food in taverns. That's nice. I like it. You find these in Pompeii. That's how we know what they looked like. Now, what can we do? What can we do? We need money. Then we need to come back and buy that shield. Then I want to have everything. If I can have something, I want to have it. Do we have money at the villa? I don't think so. Where would we get that money from the wine? Let's go to the Senate. Oh. Oh, it's his teachings, right? That makes sense. Oh yeah, we're Bestia now. Cool. Begin the lesson. I sit here. It's the one chance that you can sit in the Senate. Awesome. Can we steal? It's only us highlighted, right? Yeah, nothing to loot in the Senate. The Curia.
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question.
What question? I don't remember. Yeah, can you remind me of the question again?
Certainly. I wanted you to think about the meaning of life. Yours or mine, it doesn't matter. What do you think the meaning of life is? The purpose of it?
A glorious death? To crush our enemies' survival. I think for him, if he would answer, it would be a glorious death.
In essence, what you're saying is that we live to die. Why would you delay your purpose, then? You can die right now. Why don't you?
It would not be glorious enough. Why am I alive in the first place? Good question.
He who asks this question displays true courage. To understand reasons, we must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of which the universe is made, or what we call the first principle.
The first principle, like distance and stance. That's stupid. Not even Bestia would say that.
In a way, those may be the first principles of fighting. Your distance and your stance change based on your tools and foes, but they are common elements to all fighting.
I find it hard to believe there is a common principle to everything. That sounds likely, but what is that principle? It doesn't say there are common elements to all fighting. It doesn't say that there is a common principle to everything. Yeah, what is that principle to that?
No one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the first step in finding one's purpose. Opinions are divided. Some say the first principle is water. Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be?
Water flows, but in the cold of the night I've seen it turning into ice. I've seen wind knocking down houses. When mountains crack, fire comes out of the earth. It is true. The volcano. Everything comes out of earth indeed. Any one of those could be the answer. What do you believe the answer is? Maybe I can say all of this, but let's start with the earth.
Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. Parmenides said, nothing can ever be seen in the process of becoming. Things always just are. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things are stationary.
The earth is not stationary. Senses can be trained to become reliable. When I fight in the arena, am I not always in the process of winning? Not if you're losing.
Maybe. But when you're running from one city to another, you have to first run half the distance, and then you have to run half of that.
So we can ask everything. Okay. So it's not the earth. What about the water?
Do not think of it as water itself. Anaximandros says the first principle is fluid and water-like. It is the indeterminate boundless. He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion. When things exist, they become finite. But when they cease to exist, they go back to the water of infinity.
We are like the basilisk. Our gaze makes things solid. That which doesn't exist cannot be trusted. He would say that.
That which you haven't seen yet may still exist. After all, we have already seen lands you hadn't seen before. Were they not real until we visited?
Yeah, that's true. And the wind, you cannot see the wind, but you can see the effect of the wind. And atoms. I mean, they wouldn't know about atoms yet, but atoms exist, but we cannot see them, but we can see the effects that they cause. Because we exist, and we exist out of atoms. And such things. I've seen wind knocking down houses.
It is not about strength. Anaximenes believes the wind is the soul of the world, because it is the wind that makes us breathe and live. He also posits that all other elements are derived from air. Fire happens when wind blows too fast, yet water happens when the air is too slow.
I mean, that's the oxygen. He's talking about the breath that gives lives to all.
Maybe. I don't think a rock has breath, though.
When mountains crack, fire comes out of the earth. It is true.
It's more about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive force thereof. Heraclitus says fire is change. And as such, the only thing that is always the same. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. We are all in the process of becoming, and never stop. Change is the only common element in the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's some truth in that. If fire is changed, that doesn't mean everything's made of fire.
It doesn't, but it means fire is in everything.
Weird. Any of those could be the answer.
And that is what Empedocles says. He believes any or all of those can be the answer. It depends on the situation or person. But I believe that to be a non-answer.
Can't all ideas be correct?
Right is defined by the existence of wrong. Right is the absence of wrong. If everything is right, then nothing is right, for nothing is wrong.
What do you believe is the answer?
Who knows? Thinking about the first principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly can you know yourself.
And by knowing myself, I can become a better warrior. And by knowing myself, I can know others. And that's also important for a warrior, because only if you know others and if you can anticipate what they do, you can fight them and be the winner.
He who knows himself and others can surely make better decisions. Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be a good man. Only then can you be free.
I do not feel free, though.
Perhaps because your mind is not free. A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free?
No one can leap over mountains, no matter how much they want to. I want to find my sister, yet I can't even look for her now.
Because you're free to look anywhere, but you do not know where to begin. Sometimes an abundance of freedom can be as restricting as the lack thereof. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man?
In a world where everyone's selfish, what can a good man do? Everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different idea of happiness. That is true.
True. Yet perhaps there is a commonality to all forms of happiness. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man.
Can he who's not happy bring happiness to others?
You can try. And the Bestia Tabat I know excels at overcoming difficult obstacles. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas. You will not be complete until you find her, or find her not.
I resented her for reasons that seem beyond petty now.
You're a child, Bestia. No one will hold you to account for what you thought back then.
A virtuous man should always be responsible for his thoughts. That's true.
Never forget that actions always speak louder than thoughts or words. Who knows whose Serwa your sister is now?
Her eyes had the color of the sky, and she liked to sing. I miss her so much.
Do you want me to be honest?
A virtuous man speaks the truth.
What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her.
You have given me a lot to think about.
Then I have succeeded as Magister. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who should find the answers.
Huh. Okay. That was interesting. So I think I will end the episode here. In the next one, we will go there. A lovely bouquet of red flags. Lukewarm. So he's in love with her, but she not with him. Oh no, Daenerys. Wait, what? Bestia has asked Khalida on what can best be described as a date. Khalida is lukewarm on the gladiators at best, so she has invited Daenerys along as well to help manage it. Oh. Okay. Don't steal my romance, Bestia. You might have the better chances, though. But I end this episode here. In the next one, we'll see about their love affair and if there is one and if we do have chances. So, thank you so much for watching this episode. Have a wonderful and adventurous day and goodbye.